Hi, my name is Gef Aviles, and I'm number 5 of 6 brothers and sisters born into a Puerto Rican family. I was raised predominantly here in the United States, although every summer when school let out, we were shipped off to Puerto Rico and we got to spend our summers in Puerto Rico with our family there. My entire family, my aunts, my uncles, my grandparents, all reside in Puerto Rico. The only one that are here in the United States are my immediate brothers and sisters. I've got 18 nephews and nieces, 18 great nephews and nieces. I was raised in Orlando, Florida. I moved to Los Angeles in 2004 for a change in my life. I, in essence, retired to LA. I've had an incredibly fascinating, bumpy journey. Living here in Los Angeles has been definitely something that you could write a book about and do a movie on. It's a great place to live. I can't see myself actually living anywhere else. For the longest time, I didn't go to church. I was raised Catholic, was an altar boy, went through all of the oh goodness, I can't think of the words, but confirmation, communion, baptism, all of it, did it. And for the longest time, I stopped going to church. I was of the mindset, if the church didn't want me there, why would I be there? I recognized I was gay and came out to my family at 23. And from that point on, and that was at a point in life where the AIDS crisis was just coming about. And I didn't find myself in church, and I didn't see myself in church. So I stepped away until 2004 when I moved to LA. And spirituality, is the way I like to put it, has always been a part of my life. And I found myself needing a community. And there was a church a block and a half from my home that I could walk to, a Catholic church, and I did. And I started going to church, and I felt good. Not great, but good. So I continued to come to church. My objective in life is to help as many people as I can, however I can. I'm a firm believer that one person can make a difference. It doesn't have to be anything huge, monumental. It's the simplest things. And I think about a story that I've always tried to live my life by, of a little boy who's walking down the beach and he's picking up starfishes and throwing them back into the ocean. And then this adult man walks up to the little boy and he asks the little boy, "Boy, what are you doing?" And the little boy said, "I'm saving starfishes." And the adult said to him, "Little boy, don't you realize that there are thousands of starfishes on this beach? You can't possibly save all of them." The little boy bent down, picked up another starfish, threw it in the ocean, and said, "I saved that one." That to me has been what I try to live my life by. You know, I may not be able to do a lot of things for a lot of people, but I can try to touch at least one person with a random act of kindness on a daily basis. And it doesn't have to be anything huge, monumental. It's the little things in life. And I firmly believe that if we as a community did that more often, we'd be in a much better place than we are today. I was told many years ago that I was a dreamer. And at first, that kind of hit me hard, because to me, it's like, I'm a dreamer, but I think I'm a realist. And came to believe, for me, was a dream I had a year ago. It was a calling, an epiphany. There was so much going on in this world, so much violence. And I found myself in a position where my employment wasn't there. I was, living hand to mouth. I was, in a place that I was in depression. And I was trying to figure out, what can I do? And I always have volunteered. I've always done volunteer work. To me, that has always gotten me out of my own negative energy. And I found myself talking to a friend in regards to trying to do something different for this world. And his suggestion, and it was sound suggestion, is you can make a difference. Just find people within your community that can help you achieve that dream. And my dream was to reach out, not just within my community here in Los Angeles, but the community at large, the global community, the global gay community. To the kids out, in rural America that don't have a Founders MCC or a place that they can go to and feel welcomed, appreciated, and loved. I quickly approached my circle, and part of that circle was Reverend Neil, senior pastor at Founders MCC, shared with him my idea, my vision, and he said, let's do it. And from that point on, it's been a year in the making, and it's been a labor of love. Everybody who's on board with it is doing it because it's what they feel is the right thing to do. And to me, came to believe is just a dream come true. Just to trust. There were many times in my life where I doubted everything around me. I doubted what was real. I doubted what people told me. When people would give me compliments or praise me in any way, shape, form, or fashion, I have a tough time taking that in. So I would say to myself, trust those people around you. When they tell you good things, when they praise you in any way, believe it and grow from that instead of doubting it and discarding it.